Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the press briefing of our Chief of Philippine National Police, Police General Archie Francisco F. Gamboa, together with Police Major General Debold M. Sinas, Regional Director, NCRPO, and the District Directors. To our friends from the media, before you ask questions, please raise your hands, state your name, and the network you belong. You are also allowed to have one follow-up question.
NCRPO briefing ito hindi.
Anyway, welcome to Camp Igutan, the regional headquarters of NCRPO. Today we have celebrated the 29th PNP celebrations, the NCRPO way. Okay? So kanina meron kaming parade, then we have the field demonstrations, then we have the ground breaking ng mga projects po dito sa Camp Bigotan. Pagkatapos yan, we have graduations ng yung two classes, yung FTP, yun na yung mag-graduate para maging regular policemen na sila. Plus yung isang class na basic recruit course na after 6 months ay mag-FTP na sila. Yun yung equivalent ng on-the-job training. After that, the GPNP visited yung regional tactical operations centers namin na dinevelop, yung placement ng mga CCTVs and other IT projects and assets na NCRPO, lalo na yung enhancement ng CCTV inside camp and some of the other equipment. And the last, we have the model fight, na witness nyo naman. After this, after the press briefing, we'll proceed to another area for our command conference with the Chief PNP and the different directorial staff. Any question po? We'll take the advantage, okay? We'll take the advantage. District, dito kayo sa akin. Would like to state, kasi nandito si Chief PNP, publicly and openly that NCRPO is supportive and abide with the directive of the Chief PNP for a no-take policy. Lahat po yan, no? Nandito sinasabi namin kay Chief PNP, lahat po yan from illegal drugs to illegal gambling to smuggling, including yung mga illegal gambling na laro lupa, alam niyo yun, mga kung anong maliliit, ay hindi na po, ay hindi po yun, pwede nang tanggapin yung mga pera. Yung mga kaugalian na sinabi na merong nakaugaliang mga mandatory SOP ay pinaputol na rin po namin yan simulang umupo po si Chief PNP maski siya OIC pa. No? Kami sa NCRPO ay talagang nag-pledge kay Chief PNP to follow the instruction, particularly na yan. At kami ay naniniwala kung mag-umpisa kami magtanggap ng pera ay alam nila na kaya po kaming abutin. Sa ngayon, nanindigan po kami na kung sino man pong magsabi na meron dito ay magsabi lang at imbestigahan natin. Para naman sa mga kaibigan natin at sa mga stakeholders, sa publiko, kung meron po kayong alam, kagaya nung iba dyan na nagtitext sa akin na sir, may sabungan dito, magayon, ay ina-actionan po namin. Yung latest na sinumbong sa amin dyan is yung sa Cubao, na malaking illegal gambling doon. Sinumbong po sa amin yun, ay nirate po namin. So ngayon, nakatutok po kami to implement the directive of policy. This is our commitment to the Chief PNP and to our country para po mapaganda po ang paggawa ng trabaho sa lahat ng kapulisan. Hindi ko man masabi na perfecto at lahat ay susunod. Kung meron po kayong alam na mga tauhan namin, mga substation, mga police stations namin, nangungulikta at alam nyo nangungutong, ay i-report nyo lang po. Marami na po kaming mga hotlines yan. Yung iba ay binibigyan po namin ng mga personal numbers namin. Mag-report lang po kayo. At maliwala kayo, hindi po namin ilalabas yung identities nyo. Mas maganda kung may picture po, kasi ang picture ang magpapatunay na talagang na gumagawa ng kalukuhan yung mga tao namin. Unahin ko muna si District Director ng NPD, Joel, General Balba.
Sir, on behalf of the NPD, I would like to pledge to our Chief PNP and our Regional Director to support all their focus program and program trust, as mentioned by our Regional Director, the no-take policy, and to go against all forms of illegal activities like illegal drugs, illegal gambling, and criminality. As part of our internal cleansing program, as focused by our GPNP. So we support the leadership of our chief of the Philippine National Police. Wala?
Okay, the Northern Police District.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ang buo pong Northern Police District ay sumusuporta sa mga programa ng ating Chief Philippine National Police. At simula po nang umupo ang ating Regional Director at ma-designate ako na District Director ng NPD, ay nag-implement na po kami ng no-take policy. Kasama po ang lahat ng Chief of Police at patuloy po ang aming intensified operations against all forms of illegal gambling. Hindi lang po yung illegal gambling, pati po ang iba pang criminality, lalo na po nakapokus din po tayo sa illegal drugs. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Ronnie. We'll have another Ronnie, the District Director of QCPD. Ronnie Montejo.
Thank you very much, sir. In behalf of Quezon City Police District, we full pledge support to our beloved Chief PNP, Police General Archie Francisco Fernandel Gamboa, and also to our beloved Regional Director, Police Major General Debold Sinas, the no-take policy. Lahat po ng forms ng illegal gambling, illegal drugs, ay ito po ay binabawal na po natin lahat. Na lahat kahit sino sa pinakamababang ranggo ng PNP hanggang sa akin sa District Director ng QCPD ay nag-pledge po ng full support sa no-take policy. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, the Eastern Police District, si General Johnson Almasan.
Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat, lalong-lalo na po sa ating pinakamamahal na Chief PNP at ang aking napakasipag na Regional Director. The Eastern Police District po ay kagaya ng ibang mga distrito ay sumusuporta at talagang itataguyod po natin ang lahat ng programa ng ating Chief PNP at ng ating Regional Director na no-take policy. At ipagpapatuloy po natin ang kampanya sa paglaban ng mga swaswail sa kautusan. At susuportahan din po natin yung internal cleansing program ng PNP para maayos po natin ang organisasyon ng National Police. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Johnson. And the newest of the District Director, the OIC, Colonel Manny Peralta.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Police Colonel Emmanuel B. Peralta. Bago lang po ako na-designate as Acting Director ng Southern Police District. Ang buo pong Southern Police District under my leadership fully abide with the full commitment of following the no-take policy of our Chief PNP. Mangunguna po ang lahat ng mga opisyales namin na sundin ito dahil kami po mga officers ay kailangang mayroong moral integrity when we tell our subordinates that we need to follow the no-take policy. Hindi lamang po itong direktiba na ito ang aming susundin, lahat po ng mga direktiba na pinatutupad ng ating Chief PNP kagaya ng internal cleansing program. Kailangan po natin to para magkaroon po tayo ng maayos at makabuluhan at mapagkakatiwala ang Philippine National Police. Salamat po.
Thank you. I stand corrected. Acting District Director na pala. Okay? So that's it, gentlemen. We have already stated openly and publicly for the implementation of the Chief PNP's #1 guidance today for the no-take policy of all forms of protection money from illegal drugs, illegal gambling, smuggling, and from unscrupulous businessmen and all other illegal sources. That you could at least see from your policemen in NCRPO. Thank you. Any question po?
Sir,
Go ahead, Princess Leia.
Good afternoon, sirs. Sir, in-intensify nyo na yung inyong campaign laban sa... so far, sir, meron pa ba kayong namomonitor? Hindi, kahit hindi yung mga kabaro nyo na protector, kahit yung mga civilian, sir, o kahit members ng media?
Marami pa po kasi inuna lang namin yung mga so-called na pinagsasabi na pinoteksyonan po. So inuna po namin. Ngayon, nag-issue na po ako ng directive na una-una, maski sa patay, bawal po. Kinausap na namin yung ibang local executive, hindi ibig dahil may patay, magpalagay ka ng malaking saklaan doon. Kung hindi naman kakaguguluhin, kakausapin muna ng pulis na i-stop yung mga saklaan o laro doon. So yan po. Pero pag matigas at ma-report dito, ay automatic ma-relieve yung respective officers dahil lang doon. So ang guidance ko, pakiusapan muna, pagkatapos kung ayaw, saka i-rate. Para hindi sila masabi na wala din kaming konsiderasyon. Pangalawa, sa video karera. Ngayon, ang video karera ay may instruction na kami, nag-test na kami ng isang case sa QCPD na yung saan nakalagay yung machine ay papaila na po yung may-ari. So, lalo na pag yung machine nilagay sa semento. Ibig sabihin, talagang may intention. Kasi kung tatandaan nyo, according to our report, lahat na operators dyan na may bahay, ang may-ari kasi yung tindahan ng lugar ay may share ng 15 to 20%. Ganun po kalaki yun. Tapos, mura lang po yung machine. Ang machine na yun cost you around 6 to 10,000 per machine. Kasama na po yung chip doon. So, kaya sinusigurado namin, kasi anong nangyari, huli ka ngayon, kinabukasan may bagong machine. So, ang guidance, pag nanghuli, ay isama po kung saang lugar nakalagay. Ngayon, kung public place, we are studying also to check with the barangay captains kung pwede po ba yun. Kasi kung nangyari kasi, recover lang kami ng recover, nung pinag-aralan namin yung recover lang kami ng recover, wala pong na-charge sa mga operators. Ngayon ay bago po yun. Pangatlo, we have also studied with our legal officers na maski piyesta ng barangay ay bawal po ang mga sabungan, mga ganun. Unless color games. Lalo na yung color games. Lalo na yung saklaan. Hindi dahil gusto mo. Gusto mong sabong, humingi ka ng permit sa GAP para po may dahilan. Hindi lang yung barangay resolution ng barangay council. Hindi po. Kasi ang nangyari, pag nandyan yan, ang pulis pa rin ang mapupulaan. So ganun po ang gagawin namin. Kung wala pong authority from GAP, lahat ba kung ano yung mga nakalinya na po ang legal officers namin to issue the directive para po sama-sama. Kasi palagi sinasabi natin sa kasamahan, lalo sa may kasamahan sa media, na pagka nagpo-prosper itong mga illegal activities na to, dahil palagi sinasabi na may pulis. So sana kung may pulis, sabihin nyo at para mapadali po ang trabaho natin. Thank you.
Sir, dun sa 5 district sa National Capital Region, sino yung kailangan pang magdoble kayod laban sa illegal na sugal, sir?
Sila pong 5 ay doble kayod. Nakita po nila, may 8 na 6 na 7 na PCP commander, isang numbered station at 3 city police station chiefs ang na-relieve. So lahat po yan ay doble. No? Kasi ang nangyari kasi, ang usapan namin, walang migas kugo na ngayon lang kasi pinapalap ni Chief PNP, ito po ay tuloy-tuloy po namin to. So meron po kami special monitoring, tapos binaba po namin yung illegal gambling operations doon mismo sa presinto. Diba? Yung mga PCP natin, kasi ang pinagbawal lang man sa PCP ay magkadak ng illegal drugs. Hindi po sila pinagbawalan na manghuli ng illegal gambling activities, lalo na ang mga lantarang saklaan, sabungan, lantarang number games, lantarang BK, kasi ang sinabi namin sa kanila, pag nandyan yan, harap-harapan ninyo at hindi nyo huli, ibig sabihin, meron talaga kayong protection.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Hindi kasi merong, di ba, may mga listahan, then it undergoes a specific process. So what I requested from the President is that only for PNP personnel, that we be given the liberty to investigate, adjudicate, validate information, and then directly submit to him after 1 month, our recommendation on the disposition of each and every one of the 357. The basis of the 357 basically are the PRRD list. PRRD list yon na kasama yung mga pulis. No? That's why we will give the President what we know, what we can investigate, and then bigyan namin sa kanya, but ultimately the last say is siya pa rin kasi it's a national watch list for illegal drugs. So that's how it's going to flow, no? Now, I promise to the 357 that I will not reveal their names nor show them on camera. Kasi ang presumption naman natin doon is inosente mo na sila. But you know what? Before I left, I told them I am giving option, and this I will only offer once. Kung sa tingin nyo guilty kayo at hindi kayo makakalusot, you better render your optional retirement. And the deadline for that is today. So, kung hindi ka mag-optional retirement at guilty ka talaga, then pasensyahan tayo. But of course, if you're innocent, you don't have to render optional retirement. As of yet, may nagsabi na isa. Hindi naman siguro natin sabihin na guilty siya or what, but it's just a gesture, no, na siguro para hindi na magulo ang PNP, hindi na magpagod, no? At sa tingin niya talagang sabi ko nga, pinakita ko yung composition ng different bodies eh. Kasi ang first na sasalang sila is doon sa regional, sa mga regional offices, national support units, sa mga national support units, and then directorial staff. They will have their own adjudication board. It will stay for them 1 week. So sabi ko, lahat ng ebidensyang gusto nyo ilabas nyo na doon. Then after that, yung National Adjudication Board, which is chaired by the Deputy Chief for Administration, General Cascolan, vice chaired by General Magaway, the Director for Intelligence, will evaluate for 3 weeks. And then I told them that after a month, I expect results. And then probably it will take just 2-3 days for me to recommend to the President the final disposition on each of the 357.
Sir, anong rango po nung nag-signify ng early retirement?
Basta ang involved, patrolman to 1 star. As to sino, wag na lang.
Region, sir, na may pinakamarami dun sa mga 357.
Hindi kasi ganito nangyari, di ba? Pag involved, ni-reassign sa kung saan, ni-reassign sa... As a matter of fact, ngayon pa lang i-announce kung saang region ang mag-volunteer na mag-adjudicate, whom they assume would have better information and who believes that he can adjudicate more. Kasi 3 years na ang nagdaan, di ba? 3 years na ang nagdaan. So, ito ngayon, depende. So, mamaya, before they will go, of course, we will accept those who want to optionally retire. Second, they will know on what region they're going to report so that they will be adjudicated there for 1 week. Then after that, they all go back to Krame for the National Adjudication Board.
Thank you, sir.
It's a sad thing, no? But we really have to do this. No? Masakit sa isang ama na parusahan ng mga anak. But we have to do this, and it's not tomorrow, it's today.
Thank you po.
Hi sir, Pat TV5. Sir, follow up ko lang. When they file their optional retirement, does that mean they're off the hook, sir, or off the list?
Off the list, no. No, but they will give sort of help also or comfort on the part of the PNP. Because mind you, we are not only maintaining the list for PNP personnel. We're maintaining list of all those who are involved in drugs. So kung kunwari, nag-optional retirement ka, so good for us, we will not adjudicate you anymore because we don't have any jurisdiction. But, if the information really confirms that you're involved, then you will go to the national watch list outside of the PNP because you're not anymore PNP. So hindi ibig sabihin na pag nag-optional retirement ka, off the hook ka na. Di ba? Off the hook, siguro, kung hindi ka na may involve ulit, kung ayaw mo nang involve ng sarili mo. So it's a final decision on your part. Pero pag bumalik ka, well, mataas ang kamay ng batas. Tama ba yun na Tagalog? Pareho kasi kaming Bisaya eh. Kaya, mahaba pala. Ano sabi ko? Mataas? Sorry, mataas. Mahaba ang kamay ng batas.
Mark Salazar po sa GMA7. When you say involvement, sir, in illegal trade, drug trade, ano po yung involvement mismo, especially the one-star general? Protector lang ba o sila mismo running a cell ng drug syndicate, and ito bang 357 are operating interrelatedly o separately in different cells? Paano po ang partisipasyon ng 357 in the trade?
Well, hindi ko naman, kasi ganito ang nangyari, no? Every time you engage in an illegal activity, an information is gathered. No? And then it's even classified into, ano ba tawag dito? Reliability. No? Kaya may narinig A1 info. Di ba? So merong B, merong C. Ano bang, hindi kasi ako. Pero may C, wala na. Wala na. So A and B. Tapos may A1, A2, parang mga ganyan. Tapos may B. There are different classification. No? That's why when you conduct validation, the most important thing is what is the source of the information. Pag sinabing A1 kasi, parang personal knowledge that in fact, and then verified sources. There's a certain process being followed by the intelligence community. Meron sinusunod na proseso, hindi ko masyado ma-explain, and basically it will really deal with the information that the PNP has. So that's where we're going to start. Now, kung interrelated, etc., not unless may amin at sasabihin niya ganito, it would be easy for us. No? But there's already an established, alam na namin yung mga matrices, no? On from what source, sinong protector, etc. ganyan. So, this will be, ilalabas lahat ito. No? And, sabi ko nga, they have all the time to defend themselves. Hindi naman ito na kaya nga ang presumption ko sabi ko sa kanila is, innocente muna kayo.
Pero sir, ano po yung nagbubulag-bulagan lang sila o talagang participant sila in manufacturing,
Marami, no?
selling?
Marami kasi merong, kunwari, may mga gumagamit, may mga protector ng ibang bagay, hindi nila alam, ang pinoprotektahan nila is already illegal drugs. Look what happened before. People were accepting money from illegal gambling, when in fact, those who are actually running the show in illegal gambling are also running the show in illegal drugs. So there was really no distinction whether ang tinatanggap mo is illegal gambling or illegal drugs. Kaya nga sabi ko, my resolve is very firm na pati yung illegal gambling, hintunan natin. Because sometimes, hindi ko naman sinasabing lahat, no? But yung mga operator ng illegal gambling are also, in a way, financing drug syndicates.
Panghuli na lang po, sir. Nung nagbigay ba si Presidente ng listahan, nagbigay ba siya ng lead o talagang names lang? O tinanong nyo ba ang Presidente kung ano ang basis for each name para meron naman kayo rin basihan to go with your investigation?
You cannot ask that question to the President.
You cannot. So you didn't,
sir,
you didn't
ano
ask.
basis you, sir? What you nilista? But we have a way of finding it.
So just the name. You got just the names.
No. There are more to the names.
Which are, sir?
Hanggang doon na lang ako.
Hello, sir. It's Rambo Talabong from Rappler. I just wanted to follow up on this topic, Sir Archie. Yung pag-consult kay President, why do you have to consult with the President with regards to their disposition? Why not immediately file cases if ever they really are allegedly involved in legal drugs and you have substantial evidence?
Okay, an information. That's why it's an information, because you still have to gather evidences. You have to build up cases. No? Kasi may information. Now, pag-confirm, it can go to development and then ultimately filing cases. If it's not, then it goes down here. No, if it is not confirmed, no, pero depende sa source, pwede siyang aakyat ulit doon for monitoring. Or totally it can go down doon sa delisting. So this is how it's going to proceed. Ibig sabihin, kasi tama yon. Kung meron kaming basehan to file cases against them, hindi na dapat sila nilista. Pinailan na yung kaso.
So what's the purpose, sir, of a meeting with the president to decide on their disposition, as you mentioned earlier?
Just to give us the PNP a free hand to evaluate our own way. But remember, our evaluation, our validation is one thing. The president looking at it and finally approving our recommendation is another. What I cleared with the president is allow us to validate, allow us to adjudicate, and then in a month's time, we're going to submit to you the recommendation. But of course, you cannot impose anything to the president. So based on the recommendation, it will now be up to the president on how to deal with the recommendation.
Sir, itong ano naman, giving them an option for optional retirement. I know they have the option for that, but floating this option for them, wouldn't this inadvertently allow them, if ever they really are involved with illegal drugs, to go past the sift of the PNP, the filter of the PNP, because they will be mixed up with the other thousands in the list of the drug list?
If they are confirmed, we won't have any second thoughts of pursuing them. It's just giving them a very good option para hindi na nila guluhin yung PNP at maayos na namin yung aming imahe. But if they really are insist and if they are really innocent, it doesn't mean to say they are off the hook, no? Kaya nga sabi ko kanina no? Ito lang naman is sa PNP lang. Why? Dahil kung guilty talaga kayo, di ba kayo nakukonsensya tumatanggap kayo ng sweldo sa gobyerno? Di ba? Pero hindi ibig sabihin na pag nag-optional retirement ka, which is actually upon the retiree, we cannot force them, no? Which is upon, because it's purely voluntary. Now, kung after that, pagpatuloy mo pa rin, remember, the information is still with us. And we are maintaining in the PNP the list of all those who are involved.
Okay, sirs, I don't know kung sinong gustong sumagot dito, either you or Sir Debold. Just 2 days ago, you announced the promotion of former SPD Chief Nolasco Bathan to the RDO. And I'm sure you're familiar with this case. It's highly controversial. There's backlash on it. And it's seen as a promotion because it's the number 3 position for the NCRPO. Your reaction to this, sir?
Okay. Ganito, kahit tanungin nyo sa mga DRDA, DRDO, Chief of Staff, would they want to be district directors or member of the command group? Essentially, when you look at the organization, it's actually, di ba, mas mataas yung DRDO, DRDA. Ha? Di ba si Ronnie galing Chief of Staff? Ronnie ba?
Yes, sir.
Si Ronnie galing Chief of Staff, di ba? In a way, kung tingnan mo sa organization, nag-slide down siya. No, nag-slide down siya as district director. Yun muna ang isa. Now, remember, when General Ferro went out, because he went to Cebu, we were looking for the more senior district directors. Why? Because we have to fill in that gap. And then, second, we want to introduce a younger, hindi ko na sinasabing matanda si Noli, pero wala, matanda ka talaga eh. So, we want to, gusto namin lagyan ng bagong commander. Now, if ever public would see it as a promotion, we cannot do anything about it. He has been investigated with alleged cell phone snatching. What's the result?
We have announced absent po doon si Gamboa, di ba? Absent siya doon. Okay? The investigation of Rias has been resolved. First, the justification ng result nila, si June has already have not submitted any affidavit, and he accepted the apologies of General Batan. So therefore, no case was nag-push through. So ginawa po sa kanya ay ano yan, admonition with a stern warning. Okay? Na about his case. So that we could close the case already. Okay? In-announce na po namin yan kasi wala nang ibang ebidensya, ibang complainant to pursue the case. So we have to close it immediately. Thank you po, sir.
Thank you.
By the way, ang nag-designate kay General Batanas DRDO is me, no? At the national quarters.
Sir, good afternoon. Raymond from DZRH, sir. Just to satisfy my... When we speak of somebody who is a brigadier general or a star rank officer, iisa lang ba yun? Are we talking only of one or more
Kayo
than
pa,
one?
nabasa nyo naman sa ibang news na hindi lang isa, dalawa, di ba? 357? Hindi nyo ba nabasa sa newspaper? Oh, come on. Gusto nyo naman galing sa bunganga ako. No. I was asked by Maurice. Sabi ko, no, hindi siya kasama doon. Now again, do not elicit something so that you can find out the names. I beg you. Kasi pinramis ko to sa 357. And I have to stick to my word. No? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi ko ugali na ano yun? Hindi, ano ng dumi sa ano yun? Maghugas. Maghugas? Or maglaba ng labada? Ewan ko, I don't want to, I don't want to humiliate my men. Not unless you're guilty. Not even. People will be convinced, no? Tingnan nyo na lang, no? We don't have to announce every single na may mahuli, etc. Sabi ko nga, we will manage our own affairs. We will manage our own affairs. That's why, honestly, I don't invite media when I go around, when I visit. Sa akin lang is, please leave it to us. Of course, it's nice for you to know. Pero ako, pinapromise ko naman sa inyo that I'll do everything to discipline my men. No? A while back, there's a graduation. There were 16 recruits who misbehaved, and I promised them, you're not going to get any appointment in the PNP. You'll get terminated. Kasi simula pa lang, tapos ganyan na. No? And I caused the relief of the entire regional training group for administrative investigation. So ito, no, wag nang follow up, no, wag nang follow up. Ang sa akin lang is, I want to show to the public na maasahan nyo kami. Hindi lang ako, maasahan nyo ang Team PNP that we will do everything to discipline our men.
So related to that, Lieutenant Colonel Jovius Pinido was relieved from
No
Bacolod
comment. Sabi sa inyo, do not elicit it.
Okay. Sir, isang point lang na hindi related sa ating direct operation. Kasi di ba yung in the past, meron tayong programs related to NCOV, the preparation, health, and everything. Up to now ba, more than 200,000 men ang PNP, wala pa tayong nakitaan ng mga symptoms to that effect, sir?
Awa ng Diyos, wala pa. No, but we see to it that those who will be deployed are also equally protected. Sana wala.
Thank you.
Last question.
Ay, sir, Manny po. Sir, si General Karamat over last week yata na-interview siya na yung shock and awe na tactic ng PNP earlier, hindi raw effective sa drugs. So, sa inyo sir, yun din ho ba yung standing nyo? And kaya
Hindi, dininay niya yun eh. Dininay niya yun, yung news na yun. And same here.
so, you believe sir it's still effective?
Of course. Basta't lumaban sila. I have in the running 57 policemen. Alam nyo, when you go to the families, when you see the children. Yung isa nga, sabi niya, sir, sana nakaschedule na ako mag-hospital. Pero paano yan? Wala na yung asawa ko. So, siyempre, we have to comfort them. Sige, tulungan ka namin. And even the president was aware of that. Yung isa, may sakit daw yung anak niya sa liver pero walang final diagnosis. Kung talaga bang sa liver ba? Sige, tulungan namin kayo. But you know, not even money, not even promising them everything can, you know, bring back the lives of our policemen. And mind you, when you go to their families, no, masakit na yun. Kung ano-ano na nga lang ino-offer namin just to comfort. But it's very difficult for a commander to go na puntahan at to comfort them on whatever way we can.
Sir, George Kayas po, CNN Philippines. Sir, yung 357 ulit, sir, was it the first time that you got hold of that full list? No. Pero sir, it took 3 years before we can finally validate and have that
Hindi naman yung dumating lahat 2016, no? Pautay-utay na dumating. Pero sabi ko nga, maybe, ito rin sinabi ko doon sa 357, maybe we can get a closure so that we can move forward. Closure for those who are innocent, but not those who are guilty.
Sir, again, without eliciting names, but there were officers supposedly in that list na very surprising because they were at the forefront of the war on drugs. So,
hindi nyo naman pinpoint sino, di ba?
yes sir.
Saka kasama ba siya sa 357?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
hanggang ganun lang kwento natin.
So, without, you know, what was the reaction given that, you know, ang allegation sa kanila is involvement sa illegal drugs, yet they're at the forefront of the war on drugs. So, parang titingnan lang po natin yung clash between the two things.
Nice comment. Thank you.
Okay sir, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay na siguro.
Alright sir, hapon na.
Kasi ang command conference namin averaging whenever we visit 2.5 to almost 4 hours. Meron kaming 4 hours na command conference because lahat ng mga problema nila, sabi ko, take advantage. Nandito lahat yung mga 2-star generals. And kasarap ng feeling na talagang nafe-feel nila na meron palang national headquarters. And at no expense of the regional director. All expenses paid by the national headquarters. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Thank you sir.